Today on my show, SNES Classic Madness already settling in, Xbox games with gold and PlayStation Plus games for the month of July, coming up now on The Daily Gamer. What's up, guys, and welcome back to The Daily Gamer, where we take the day's biggest video game news and discuss it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of the week. So earlier in the week, we talked about the SNES Classic finally announced. It's happening, it's a thing. Today, I've got some new information regarding the controllers that we weren't too sure about, as well as the retailer hype that's already kind of settling in with this thing. So let's jump right into it. Retailers are already listing the SNES Classic up on eBay for severely overmarked prices, ranging from $200 to $300. It seems they expect the same supply constraints that we talked about earlier in the week, even though Nintendo has promised that they'll be delivering more units this time around. So what do we make of all this? Does this make sense? Sure, totally. If you are in business to make money, which is why anyone's in business, then yeah, of course you're going to want to go and get as many of these things as you can, mark them up, because people buy them. Now, the best thing that I can say to you is, A, be ready. If you really want one, get on it and get one. And B, teach these people a lesson. I understand this is America and everybody wants to make a buck. I like money just fine. It's great. It helps me live my life. But this has to stop somewhere. These guys are like video game terrorists. I mean, it's getting so out of control. So yeah, I know you definitely want one. I want one real badly. I'm not going to be paying no $200 or $300 for this thing as much as I want one, because of the sheer principle that I can't let people like this get away with this murder. It's insane. It's just not right. And they have bots automating these purchases for them. They're not even doing the work. It just sucks. They don't even care about games. They don't want to play these things. They just want to rip you guys off. So I just feel like, as badly as you might want this thing, just don't give in. Don't pay that kind of money for these things. They're already up. They're already up there. They just care about the money. They don't even have these things yet. They're just expecting for everyone to be a sucker. So don't do it. In other SNES Classic news, Star Fox 2's original coder thinks the game is the reason to buy this system. And I would agree, as we talked about earlier in the week. This is the only way to play this game, so it's definitely gonna factor in, I think, collectors' mindsets of trying to get this thing to A, have the only way to play Star Fox 2 at this point, or B, mark it up for crazy overmarked prices and sell it to people who want the only way to play Star Fox 2. I definitely think it's a factor, and I think it's onto something. He seemed really excited, actually, that this game was included, because he had no idea either. Much to our surprise, it was just as much to his surprise. So really cool, although I do, like I said, think it's going to have a lot of effect on how hard these are to get. And to finish off with the SNES Classic news, the controller length is confirmed to be longer. We talked last time, the news was just breaking. We didn't really have that much information, but the controllers will be longer. How much longer? We don't really know. In other news, a new month comes new free video games for anyone who pays a subscription fee, and we have the games finally revealed for the month of July, starting off with games with gold for Xbox One. Grow Up will be free during the entire month of July. Runbow will be free from July 16th to July 15th. I don't like the way they structure this, how halfway through the month changes. You get the game, opportunity to get the game for a couple weeks, and then it switches. I don't know. I don't like it. Just make it the whole month. Let's move on. For Xbox 360, available on July 1st, Kane and Lynch will be free for Xbox Live Gold members through July 15th. July 16th, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, will be free through July 31st. So there you have it, all of your free games for Xbox One, Xbox 360. Surprised that they still really support the Xbox 360. Maybe I shouldn't be, because that install base is absolutely insane, so what do I know? Overall, a lot of family-friendly games here. I've never played Kane and Lynch 2. It doesn't look that family-friendly, but all the rest of the games look like a good time for you and the kids, or you and your wife, or you and your husband, or whoever, your mistress or Mr.-iss. And for all you PlayStation fans out there, this month's a pretty good month, actually. You're going to get Until Dawn, the PlayStation exclusive for PlayStation 4. Game of Thrones from Telltale on PlayStation 4. Tokyo Jungle, don't know what that is, on PlayStation 3. Darkstalkers Resurrection on PlayStation 3. Elementorval, think it's Elemental with a 4 for PS Vita, and Don't Die Mr. Robot for PS Vita cross-buy on PlayStation 4. A pretty good list of games. Overall, I would have to give this to PlayStation just for the sheer fact that they have Until Dawn, which is an exclusive and a really beloved game. Game of Thrones by Telltale, I can speak for, also is not the best of Telltale's work, but a really solid story and a free platinum trophy. So, pretty good list of games overall. You got the family funness from Xbox. You got these fun, more mature stories from PlayStation this month. Good month. Happy gaming to all. I hope you have a good time. And that'll do it for today's Daily Gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click that like button. It just takes a second. And subscribe to the channel. Come on back and help me build this community. I really appreciate that. I'll see you guys on Friday for another episode of The Daily Gamer.